Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com, and the question today is how often do you change your power chain when your patient is in power chain versus single ties when you're in the level and align stage. Let's briefly go over wire change sequence, and of course this answer is going to depend on how you do your wire changes, but you should definitely check out wire change sequence. If you want to see all my videos on that, go to YouTube, put in the search bar Straightsmile Solutions. That takes you to my YouTube. My YouTube is Straightsmile Solutions. It has a green banner. From there, you can go to my straight wire or braces playlist if you scroll down, and everything you need to know is in there. But the quick answer is, for me, level and align when you're in light night tie wires, be it your 12, your 14s, your 16s, or your 18s. I'm gonna usually do 6 to 10 week intervals, trying to aiming for about 8 would be ideal. Of course, you can do more if you're using, Damon braces or self-ligating braces. Now you can go 3-4 months in between intervals because there's no electric ties. There's no rubbery ties to have to change because those get nasty and degrade over time, the force. But if you're assuming rubbery ties, then you need to change it about every 8 weeks during the level and align period. Now, once you've gotten, if you listen to all my straight wire videos and my biomechanic lectures, you know that I do not do any power chain on these wires, none. Now, I know there's a few courses that are out there that do power chain on lighter wires. Weird things happen. They tip. It's just tipping, and it's uncontrolled tipping, and roots can go through the bone. I don't recommend it at all. I know a lot of times patients are going to put pressure on you. Hey, when can I close this gap? You just tell them we can't close this gap until we're in a certain type of wire. We're not there yet. We're in this wire. This wire is 3 or 4 wires down the road. Yes, your spaces might get a tiny bit bigger. Don't worry about it. This is normal. We are going to close them. Just have patience. It's better for us to do it the right way because it's much healthier for you. It happens faster, and you're just going to have a better outcome. Just stick by those rules and you won't have any problems. I don't recommend doing any power chain. There's a few exceptions. Occasionally there's a one-off, okay? But for the most part, until you're in at least 1725, ideally 1825 night tie. Once you're there, you're welcome to go start closing space. Once you're using power chain, okay? And if you want to know the whole open versus closed versus continuous, again, watch all my videos on that. I already have videos made. They are in my straight wire playlist. I recommend changing those every 3 to 4 weeks. Sometimes I do it as little as 2 weeks, but that's a little bit overkill. It's probably not necessary. Aiming for 3 to 4, 5 is too much, 2 is probably too aggressive. We want to keep the forces slow and low, but remember that power chain does degrade. Now, of course, this depends on the quality of your power chain. Power chain does expire about every year. I take all my power chain, I throw it out, buy a new power chain. There's also ways to check to see the activity of your power chain, make sure it's still working and active. Please see my videos on that, because if your power chain is old and expired, it's not going to work at all. So yeah, every 3 to 4 weeks is ideal during that space closure mechanics. And often you're going to be changing gears. You're going to be changing the direction of the power chain. You're going to be changing the placement of the power chain. You might add elastics. You might add under ties for anchorage. You have to check your space closure routinely and watch all my videos on that as well. All right. Thanks so much.